Okay, what does he have? A little bit of everything once again. Ooh, 125er. Damn, also more mysticals than I expected. Jesus, I'm summoning all day. Sure. We're aiming for Molly, Kinky, Leia as a light force, Camilla, Adriana from Water Scrolls, Dark Blastsmiths. Okay, what do we have? Maxi and Gojo. Okay. What is the new collab? I have no clue, my man. We probably won't know until end of July. Well, be careful using your scrolls, yes, but the raid up is also still a really good reason to use scrolls. Yeah, the net 5 raids on this is gonna be ass, and then we're gonna get good LD5 raid. That is what's gonna happen. My Little Pony was confirmed. They better not. They better not go for some Cookie Run Kingdom, My Little Pony, Dora the Explorer bullshit fucking collab. I want the dark boots. Like Bob the Boulder. God damn it. Okay, that's gonna be the Camilla. That's... Ooh, for red. If it's new, it's still not bad. The red is kind of replaceable by the Tyrone. But Farad is still good because of the Hyannis Farad plus Homunculus siege offense. I do know that the Freerun collab did very well in Epic 7. I watched one episode of it, and let's just say not really my thing. That's all I can say about it. Wasn't really my thing. Like, she was like crazy OP for no reason. And her whole storyline is she has extreme FOMO. Like, that's all. It's a mage that's way too OP for no reason with FOMO. Okay. But then again, I'm not the most typical... Now we go for all of the lightning raid, man. Comtuous is so streaky with the RNG. Like, we had near to no lightning raid for a while. Now we get, like, back-to-backs. Thomas the Steen engine. Thomas the Dank engine. Let's go. Now, if they want to do a no-humanoid collab, they should do a collab with Yu-Gi-Oh! And then add in the monsters in-game. I want the fucking Pot of Greed as a fucking 2-star. I want Pot of Greed skin for the fucking Jester things, boxes, Jacko boxes do we have or something. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Would actually be nice for having something non-humanoid. Add in a Blue Eyes White Dragon, Black Eyes Red Dragon, Lost the Soldier, Dark Magician. Like, you could go so many routes with that. Oh, we just dropped a doubler! We went from like 5 or like 800 dry to pulling like 10 in like fucking 500 scrolls. But that was the first doubler of the day. And another one. Another Sierra though. But another one. Can we start getting the Camillas? God damn it. Double is very rare, but like someone mentioned 800 dry, right? What about your 800 dry? This makes no fucking sense. This makes no fucking sense, man. It's the same thing with LD scrolls as well. Sometimes you go like 800 dry, and then another time you go like... You get them back to back. Bakugan collab. I know the name, I just don't remember what it was. You know we should collab with? Fucking Beyblades. No, that would be horrible. And also not doable. I would like a collab with Digimon, but Digimon also doesn't really collab with shit. I love the whole idea behind Digimon, where you go from a chicken to a dragon to a fucking dragon that looks like a fridge with machine guns. Like, you've probably seen the meme, but like, holy shit. Sailor Moon collab, nah, to humanoid. Like, if we go humanoid collab, I would say... Ballflicker. If we go humanoid collab, for me, best is either Dragon Ball or Solo Leveling or Devil May Cry. That's for me the top 3 of collabs if we're talking humanoid collabs. I would like a Gundam collab. Gundam collab would actually go hard. I think, like, overall, for what the player base of Summoners War likes, the best collab they could do is Dragon Ball. Like, I think on average, if you ask a average Summoners War player, everyone would like Dragon Ball to a certain extent. Pokemon? Well, Pokemon would never do any collabs outside of their own stuff, though. Well, that's another Juno right there. Can we start getting Camillas, please? This is the Camilla. Has to be Camilla. It's the Fire Tanjiro. Dragon Ball or Bleach? I think Dragon Ball's more all-round, because Bleach was not on TV for all European countries. What do you think about Skylanders collab? Wasn't Skylanders the game that they failed? Like, that game went EOS within 2 years. Naruto would be sick. Personally, not the biggest Naruto fan, but would be okay. I think Dragon Ball is also one of those animes, like, a lot of people watch Dragon Ball that normally don't watch animes. Whereas Naruto, it's mostly more leaning towards just the anime people. Same with like Bleach and those kind of things. Solo Leveling should release a 3rd season, right? Hunter x Hunter would be insane. True. I still have no clue why Hunter x Hunter is called Hunter x Hunter when you write it as Hunter x Hunter. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, the X is silent. Brother, I'm gonna call my fucking kid X Mark, and then we're just gonna call him Mark, and if he has to write that down, it's just X Mark. And people are like, why is there an X in your name? It's like, silent. Like, the fuck? That doesn't make any fucking sense. X Say, yeah, and you just call it Say for fucking no reason. So Samurai X is just Samurai? Yeah, that's the part, man. Like, it's just not making sense. Well, if they do a Hunter x Hunter collab, the only unit I want is a fucking Dark Hisoka. Like, I don't give a shit about anything else. What does Seiishizo even mean? Made up shit. Doesn't mean shit. The name actually came from back in the days when I was playing MapleStory with my brother. He came up with the name for my priest at that time, which was Seiichizo. But in MapleStory, it's pretty common that if you make multiple characters, you have to name them all different. And I named them all slightly different. So my main character for the longest time was my Buccaneer, which was Seiichizo. There's still some videos on that. Videos that I did not make, but you can find the videos on that. And I also had like Seiishizo, Seiichiko, Seishiro, and like a whole bunch of those things. And the ones that I actually liked most was Seiishizo, and that kept for like the games I played after MapleStory. So I was that in Ion, and then also Guild Wars 2, and then transferring that over to Summoner's War. Fairy Tail collab. Fairy Tail is also a thing that collabs with a lot of stuff. Same as like Sword Art Online. They're gonna collab with some random Subway servers collab. Oh, they better not come up with some kind of ass for collab though. Red Eye characters? Oh yeah, that makes sense with the whole like Scarlet Eyes things that the whole family of Kurapika had. One Punch Man collab? No, I don't think they will ever do a One Punch Man collab. They did do One Punch Man collab on Summoner's War Chronicles, and they had so much issues with it that as apology they gave everyone 200 mystical scrolls. But I also have no clue how they do the scouting or the talks for all of these collabs, in all honesty. Or who's in charge of that, or anything along the lines of like any collab related stuff. They are new, not bad. So therefore I also don't really know what's like potentially on the menu for a collab. The thing is, during the dev talk in February of last year, they did ask us specific what would be a good collab. I said straight away Dragon Ball. If you want to do a really good collab, Dragon Ball. It's probably the best money maker you can do. People go broke. Once DC Marvel. Wasn't that the thing that Jubagel was hinting towards, like a Spider-Man collab or something? It would kind of fit with the timing for Doom. Dr. Doom thing. But I don't think they will. Would hate a Spider-Man collab. Yeah, personally, like Iron Man, Spider-Man. I wouldn't be that hyped for it. WWE. And his name is John Cena. Pa-pa-da-ta. And then everyone's gonna meme him with the Washi John Cena. Washi Huan Bin Chilling. The invisible character after Golem. Exactly. Avatar would be an okay collab. Does Avatar ever collab with anything? And then Avatar as in Aang Avatar and not the blue things. Magic the Gathering collab? Yeah, well, Magic the Gathering is a little bit more special. They are also one of the very few things that collab with Final Fantasy and stuff. Final Fantasy also doesn't collab with much. I would love a Final Fantasy VII remake collab. That would go very hard. Like, if you can summon Tifa, Sephiroth, Cloud, and like Barret or something, I would go hard on that one as well. But I haven't really seen them collab with anything. Sage! It's so funny that they still call these things pioneers in their own freaking, what's it called? In their notices. It's like, we changed the pioneers. Like, which pioneer? You mean Mr. Sage? Smash Bros. Counts as Final Fantasy collab? Well, Smash Bros. Collabs with too many things that it barely counts as a collab, I would almost say. Okay, there's a lot of the Ring scrolls. For some reason, that thing just looks so light. I don't know. These scrolls could also contain the LD5ers. Sniper is new. Was he HOH? Yeah, I think Dragunov was HOH. Give the man the Gojo from this scroll. This is also the scroll where I got my Gojo. Oh, no, wait. That was the 11-year scroll, but technically same. Ooh, Hwadam new. That's not bad. It's not used as much these days, but a random Hwadam in the Siege offense can be used. Or your name is Benny SW, and then you just rock it in RTA, and it kind of works sometimes. Ooh, Leia new? Wait, didn't you ask for a Leia? Yep, you asked for Molly Kinky Leia. Nice. Nice, that is one on the wish list, at least. Oh, purpler. Give the man a Gojo. Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're gonna like me for this one. Yes, sir, you're gonna like me for this one. Yes, sir, Mr. Talisman. Still love this unit. I would still make the argument strongest arena offense unit is Garogan, but only if you have top tier rune quality. If you don't have top tier rune quality, Talisman is absolutely number one. And he's just very fun to use. That's a really nice pickup right there. Mr. Talisman. For the amount of LDs we have, one LD5 is already a W. So this session is already a goated right there. Good stuff, good stuff. Nice, that was the one we're looking for. I could turn off the rates up for these 5. No, I think we still keep them on. More Camillas is fine. But that was the Camilla I was looking for. Another one. An Oliver. Oh, we still have one over there. Dragon Warrior. Another one over there. Don't give your lord. Another one over there. Camilla. Nope. Okay, let's do these, then we're gonna feed the scrolls, and then we're gonna do the other stuff. Another LD5. Ooh, another Camilla. You like them Camillas? You like them Camillas? I was gonna ask, like, turn it off for the raid up, but you can get an LD5 on this as well, so you definitely want to keep it on. And getting 2 Camillas is really nice. Ooh, I'm feeling some LD favor on this one. Taylor. Oh, you wanted... Did you want a Deborah? No, you actually did not... Oh, yeah, you did ask for a Deborah. We got the wrong Deborah right there. We got the light Deborah. Wait, which one did you have in the LD4s? Yeah, Deborah and Dova. Deborah and Dova. I do this man, I Dova. I have a feeling there's another LD5. There's pretty good odds for another LD5, because we will have a lot of LD scrolls after we feed all. Okay, that's all of these done. He says go relics. Okay, we bought relics. Fuck you guys. And then we also buy upgrade material. And that's 5. God damn, that's a 5! Only waste! No, you need relics. The rest goes into LDs. And if you don't know how relics work, check the fucking video. Okay, 171 LD scrolls. Plus another was that close to 40 extra. Okay. And if you do know how relics work, also check the fucking video. True. Why not mystical scrolls? Why the fuck would you buy mystical scrolls from that shit? It's the biggest waste there's out there. Don't rage bait me like that. Okay, these 210-ish LD scrolls. Good odds for another LD5er. We did already pull Talisman. At least give this man his Dova and the Deborah. Because you get more scrolls. Sir, I'm not sure if you're rage baiting or just dumb. Loki. Like, sometimes I'm confused. Like, if you're that new in the game, just buy Devilmons. Get more scrolls, pull more 5 stars, infinite loop. Exactly. Elderhorn. Nope. We want a Dova or Deborah. Or we already got the Leia. Kinky and Molly, he would also like to see. Kinky, Molly, Deborah, Dova, Mirene, never bad. Fiona, also not a bad unit. We're talking LD4s. Give me them LD5ers. This is the most amount of LD scrolls I've summoned in one day. Not the most amount of LD5s I've summoned in one day, though. If we get one more, I don't think I've ever done 4 in one day. I did do 3 in one day before. How do we get back-to-back Elderhorns? That is some weird shit. Drop me damn purple lightning. On the beat drop. Not on the beat drop. 2 net 4s in 100? No, we got more than that. But yeah, the net 4 rate is also not that crazy. But to be honest, net 4 rate... Man, why did we get this one twice? No K-pop, no luck. Okay, we go for KDA. Well, also, we got the talisman on this playlist, though, so... To be honest... Where's KDA? Now we have both. Yeah, we get the rune blacksmith, but the wrong one. But LD4 is so useless in this game these days. Like, there's a handful of them that are actually good, but the majority of them is just HOH and trash. Like, that's definitely an issue of this game running too long. There are so many LD4s as HOH. Dova! We like them Dovas. Another Dova! Steel Commander. Going for Panda Girl. No, that's not my account. My account is recognizable for the summons where I have all of the SWC flags around my summoning circle. I would also like a Light Dragon. Freaking 16-second Giants teams. Faster. Cat. Wait, wasn't the HOH as well? Okay, we're getting all kinds of new units back to back right now. Don't mind that. Yeah, I think Berg is like a HOH, right? Well, it's an HOH he missed. T-Bunnies. Okay, give me an LD5. I believe we can. If you didn't have Zerath, you would have sold. That's an interesting take. This one is also HOH, but I guess you missed a bunch of HOHs. Any LD so far? We pulled a talisman from the 11-year scrolls or 12-year scrolls. But from the LDs, once again, LD scrolls are not that great. And now for the Gojo, would be nice. Or at least give this man his Deborah. Okay, LD scrolls once again, kind of a bit trash on the LDs. Was better to buy the relics. Hey, I did buy the relics, so we do still have this scroll. Probably not gonna get any of those units anyways, but Douglas is kind of... Douglas is an option. Fire yen is an option. I think no, let's go for this most picked unit in that. And we get absolutely not what we were clicking for. Always, always. Well, we did get ourselves a talisman. And you got your Camillas, which is nice. And a bunch of other units. But the main interesting one on this whole session was, of course, that talisman. Which, you're gonna like this unit. This unit's still a lot of fun. How many Smurf accounts do you have? This is a viewer account, mate. Like, I don't have that many Smurf accounts. I have one. Can we look at the log for this? Yep. That was the real pool over there. List, once again, pretty long. A lot of oracles. Yeah, definitely, there's one. Cool LD, cool LD. So, thanks for letting me summon. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.